Happy Thursday, everyone. 星期四快樂. Let me make sure I can hear myself, and then I'll just start on a quick live for today. Let me see if I'm here. So, why am I here today? Now, usually every week on Tuesday, we have our weekly sharing live with Patrick Chan. But Patrick Chan is on a happy trip today. We had and he had a happy celebration on Tuesday, which is our regular live. His business networking chapter had a 10 years anniversary. So that was a fun event. So it turns out that our Tuesday, we couldn't have our lives. And we are very determined to at least have a once a week sharing. Oh, let me hear myself. Make sure I can hear myself. Oh, I can hear myself. So there you go. So we are very determined to have our weekly live sharing. At least that is our goal for this year. So we're gonna keep that going. So even though he is not here in Hong Kong, but the show must go on. And that's what happened last week too. Last month as well. I was out sick. I was on flight, but he did it anyway. So here I am with this week's sharing. So let me make sure I'll share it to my different groups, and then I can start. So here's one. So the good thing about when I'm not doing live with him is I can speak English, my mother tongue, and not in Cantonese. Even though Cantonese is good, I can train my Cantonese. Okay, so that's one, and then that's my other sharing. Here you go. And then I'm gonna share my last, but not least, on my other page. You're like, so many sharing, yes. And if you're on here, please help me share as well. So today's topic is, what is this? Why must I leave? Oh, I'm not switching. I just want to share to a page. Okay, well, I can share that later then. And then one more place to share, which is here. Okay, for some reason my sharing is not really doing it. So, so it's gonna be a quick 30 minutes sharing while I wait for lunch today. So here we go. Okay, so just like my title on my sharing today, it's if you ever wonder how I started my social media journey. It was really pure curiosity and just for the fun of it. And up to this point, I'm still continuing to have lots of fun. At the same time, I actually brought my business online as well. So as we were talking about what topic to share yesterday, so Patrick was like, hey, why don't you share about your social media journey? And I'm like, oh yes, that's true. Everybody, which I'm very grateful with, that they always tell me that they enjoy my social media sharing, my reels, my videos, the dance videos. They like to see them. They're happy. They say that, they always tell me that, I love seeing your dance video. They always give me some really good vibes, positivity. I like seeing them. You should dance more, kind of thing. And to be very honest, all of these comments and such really meant a lot to me. So over here, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being so nice to actually watch my reels. It's just my humble way of just an outlet for me to just throw out my crazy creativity, just showing up as myself. So let's get to talking about how I started. I think that is an actually interesting topic. So I hope you guys find interesting as well. How it all started. Now, as you know, Facebook has been around for many years, right? Even when I'm in States. And at the time, we just take some pictures and just post online. It's just very personal. So, I didn't know everything started when COVID period starts. So when COVID hit, there's not much out there you can do. You're at home, and I started online learning. So everything is kind of brought online, right? So I started online learning on this course, and this lecture, okay, was talking about marketing and how the future marketing is gonna be, and it's gonna be on social media. At that time, all I know was Facebook, some IG, and TikTok was the up and coming new player, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys heard about TikTok now, which is no news to you. But at that time, we're talking about 5, 6 years ago, it was still very new. And so this lecturer in the course was telling you guys need to check out this marketing guru, and his name is Gary V. Gary V, you can check him out. He's a great guy. I love him. I truly, truly love him. It was him, to be very honest. It was Gary V that made me get on my butt on social media because he said that, TikTok is the way to go, all right? For that is a platform to go for you to grow your business. And at that time, my business, if you guys know or not know already, I own a helper agency, just specialized in Filipino helpers. So at the time with COVID, the borders are closed. I couldn't fly to Manila. I couldn't fly to the Philippines for any type of recruitment. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here at the mercy of the government to say that, oh, my border is open today. Oh, no, it's not open today. Oh, it's closed. It's all of that, right? I'm sure you guys went through that and really don't want to go through that again. So I was thinking, oh, TikTok, that's interesting. So I downloaded TikTok and I started scrolling. I'm like, oh, it's quite nice. But what am I gonna do with this TikTok? They're all talking about, happy and things like that. So what I did was, at that time I have no clue, but I started watching the reels and the different videos, right? So less than 30 seconds, what have you. I started watching it and I started to observe what they do, what kind of content they create, and what kind of content that I am interested in. And so right there and there, I saw a lot of short skits. Short skit is funny because I'm somebody who likes funny stuff, right? I mean, humor and such. That's my, not say forte, but I am a funny person, all right? If you don't think I'm not, but I am, all right? Humor is number one for me. I love to laugh a lot, laugh at little things, giggle a lot too. So I started looking at stuff that, oh, okay, this is interesting. So I started to actually check the reels that is related. We're talking about all relatable, right? So I started taking all the relatable, thinking about a situation that's relatable to my agency, to my work, right, to my business. And I started creating those shorts, right? I put on my sign up, got an account, and I started to post, right? So I started with zero followers, obviously, and then started to post stuff. I post stuff of my business. I post stuff of my family. And then as I was looking through this post, one thing caught my eye was all the dance poses, all the dance poses. Oh my God, those dance poses are so cool. I looked at them and I'm like, oh, those are so cool. I should be able to do that. So I started to play around with all those short dance TikTok videos. And oh, I totally love it. I mean, at a point when I did it, I really don't care who's watching it. To be very honest, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this song. I'm gonna do this. All the K-pop songs, the funny songs and stuff like that. So I started doing it just because I love it, and I just do it because I like it. And then I started getting my kids to do it, my kid to do it, my family to do it, and it becomes a very nice family fun affair. So, and then as I start doing this dance video, I noticed that there are people are catching on. People are following me. So I start to observe them. And then one day I started, oh, how am I going to bring this to relate to my work? Right? Because my purpose at that time for my agency is to recruit people, recruit helpers, you know. So I started to engage the people or the helpers or the applicants who wants to apply to Hong Kong by putting captions and stuff on my dance videos. And on top of that, I started teaching, Cantonese as well. Cantonese on the short reels. Just came out one day, you know. And then as I start posting it, I do not have any expectation except that, listening to Gary Vee, what he said was TikTok is going to grow. That is going to be the next big thing. And two, he's saying that it doesn't matter how many followers, how many views do you have, all right? Do not put that as your goal when you started a platform or started your social media journey. Put something that is of value and something you like doing, and don't follow other people, purpose footstep, and just follow. You are you, right? So because of Gary V's, he's like my mentor, I'm saying my virtual mentor. So I just started putting out all these reels out there, all these dance reels. And one thing that really, sticks on my mind from Gary was that he said, as long as there's one person that sees value in your posting, that's all it matters. And to be very honest, of all the videos I was putting on TikTok at that time, I was getting likes and stuff, but one day this one person, it was a helper, and told me that, oh, I really like this, it helps me a lot, and boom, right there I knew exactly what Gary Vee was referring about. That one person. So that was that one person that saw value and told me that, they enjoy and learn from my videos. So I kept doing it. And then just like that, one day, one of my videos on TikTok went viral. Oh my God, people, when it went viral, it is so true, all right? I mean, it's just that when one video goes viral, I was getting notification of people following my TikTok at that time. It was like boom, 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 boom. Every day I'm getting people following. I was almost like, unbelievable. Is it even real? So I went from 0 to hundreds to thousands, from thousands to 10,000 to 20,000 to 30,000. And at this point, I am at 40,000 on my TikTok account. And things was looking good, right? I was teaching Cantonese. I was dancing my life away every day in my office. I'm dancing a new song and was having the time of my life. And to be honest, when I did that, my purpose was to recruit, and that didn't change. So my TikTok went viral. I got a lot of followers from the Philippines. I directed them to my Facebook page, which thank God I did that. And they started going to my Facebook page and start inquiring about applying to Hong Kong. That's how I started my online recruitment. That's really how I started. Before that, I had to fly to Philippines, and because of that TikTok account, I brought my business online, and I was able to recruit helpers online as well. So after that, it went on to my page, and from there, my page on Facebook grew organically as well. I was doing advertisements and stuff like that, but because of TikTok, was able to bring followers over to my page, and that grew as well organically. I stopped paying for it. And shortly after that, when things are looking so good, people, so good, did you know that Hong Kong suddenly just banned TikTok? Yes, ban TikTok. Well, I don't know if you guys know about the controversy and everything, so up to this point, Hong Kong has no TikTok. So whatever is going in our TikTok world, people, I have no idea. We have no idea because as long as you're in Hong Kong, you have no access to TikTok. Oh my God, guys, my world suddenly crushed. Like boom, dead, because I was really focusing on my TikTok platform to grow my followers, do my business and everything. And I was getting such a good followers there. And I was doing it consistently, I was enjoying it too, people. It was so much fun putting on TikTok. Done, gone, like just like that. And I even had when TikTok was banned here in Hong Kong, I was actually interviewed by AP as well. It was on Yahoo News and stuff about how this ban affected me. And to be honest, it really affected me a lot. And I was lost. I tried to get on other platforms. There was Likey, there was some other platform, and I started reposting, and it didn't last. It didn't last, and I was bummed really. The good news was because I was able to bring a lot of followers from TikTok to my Facebook page. So my account is still active in other parts of the world. So I was still able to get people inquire, right? But I was just really bummed because I wasn't able to grow my followers on TikTok anymore. My goal was to grow up to 100K at that point, and I was on a roll. And unfortunately, that had to stop. Of course, there's different ways and such, VPNs and things like that. But tried it a while, and it's just, I think it just couldn't click on me to how to have two phones and switch to VPN. It was just too much. So and then comes my second era. Okay, second era. And oh hi Kate. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I think it's Miss Marian. It's still at MS Marian Gafford. I think it's Miss Marian Gafford, something like that. So yeah, you can. How can you have TikTok over here in Hong Kong? I can't even access that. So that was that. And then so the second era started with the videos is when I started to hear about IG, started that Reels platform. I was so excited because at that time, in IG, it's just all on videos, carousel, posts, pictures, right? So I was already on IG because I do like taking pictures and posting and stuff like that. And then when I heard about them coming out with Reels, which is similar to TikTok, oh my God, I cannot wait, people. So they have a slow implementation. It came from US and slowly update to us. Oh, I waited for so long because I was looking at a different, all the different creators post on Reels, on Reels and such. And I was like, oh my God, that is so exciting. Maybe I can get on to do the Reels again, just like what I had with TikTok. I was really excited. So hallelujah. The time finally came. I don't even know how long I waited. I don't even remember anymore. So I just knew that Reels came. And when Reels came, it was a learning from zero. Zero learning, right? I mean, you go all the way down and then something new and you have to start learning again. Well, good thing is that I love to learn, I'm always have a curious mind. I always want to know how this works and stuff, especially something that I enjoyed, right? So I wanted to do that. So I started to play on Reels, edit on Reels. And to be honest, I wasn't quite happy with all the editing on IG. I mean, on IG, yeah, on Reels, because it wasn't as nice as TikTok, or it was because I wasn't used to it, right? Right? For us human, if we're used to something and we have to change to something else, we get you get a while to get used to it, right? And so I wasn't really used to Reels, but I have to learn because that's the only hope that I think I'm gonna get when it comes as close as to Reels. Yeah, I know. I know about the VPN as well. I tried that for a while and I kind of give up. It's really hard to switch over and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I will try it back again. But anyway, so back to Reels. And I started to start learning again. And how I learned, I mean, a lot of people was telling me that, oh, your editing skill is really nice, and I enjoy looking at them. And why did they say that? Because I actually enjoy looking at other people's reels as well. And from there, I started to follow different accounts on how they edit their reels. So that's how I learn. It's all from learning. It's from zero to where I am now, and I'm still always learning. I'm still following accounts and learn how to edit the videos. So when it comes to second era of using social media reels, okay, in that matter, that is about when our other business with Tender Heart Home Care, when we service caregivers, help. I mean, it is also a helper service where we are focusing on caregivers that actually care for elderlies. So we started that part of the business also during COVID. And then after that, we move on to teaching Cantonese as well. And that is just a what do you call that? Evolve from one idea to another, seeing the need in the market. So when we started, when we say we want to continue to, we wanted to really get into teaching Cantonese, we started using reels, and reels became very useful. Vegan reels. So I was able to again bring the reels from IG, and they're able. But after that, Meta, right? The whole thing, the Facebook, Beyond, IG, everything, and you can share, right? You can share everything. So I was I told, of course we had our Facebook page, and an IG on the Tender Heart, but it wasn't growing, right? Because we started, it's all zero, right? Everything starts with zero, right? Everything starts with zero. So we have likes, we have hellos, we have some views, but we didn't stop. I think one thing with social media, if I can really share at this point, doing it for 5-6 years, is like, don't stop. You have to be patient. Just keep doing it. And again, and you know what? I see this a lot on this social media, when the creators will say, you're always one post away from being viral. And that's exactly what happened to our reels. I remember that day, that reel that went viral. I was teaching Cantonese as well, because what I do is I go on, I walk on the streets, I encounter situation, and then I just pick up my phone, no thought, no practice, no rehearsal, nothing. I just pick up my phone and just, oh, hello everybody. So we're gonna learn some Cantonese today. And that's what I did. And just like any other day, I did that. And I remember that video very, very clearly, because it was a freaking cold day in Hong Kong. It was like so cold. Oh my God. So I was so cold. I was telling myself, this is so cold. And then I just, all of a sudden, I just said to myself, oh, I'm going to pick up the phone and just teach everybody. It's hold on. Hold on, all right, just loud, because I was thinking, like, it is cold, everybody is cold, you got to put on your jacket, and that would be a good Cantonese word to teach, right? So that's what I did. I just pick up my phone, and now teach it. Hey everybody, today is very cold in Hong Kong, and very cold means is hold on. Hold on. So when it's very cold, you need to wear a jacket, right? Wear a jacket is jet lao, jet lao. So that video went on, and then for reason beyond me, it just went viral. Boom. And when it went viral, that means a lot of people share. When people share, when people respond, that's how the algorithm work, how Facebook catch on it, and the rest is history. The rest is history. From there, from Let's Learn Cantonese, from me just teaching, I started to actually do quizzes. And all of this idea is just watching from other creators, really, watching other creators, and then you thinking about, how can I use this idea on your own purpose. Right, I'm not a creative person where I can think of something new, but I recreate content. If you want to quote me, is recreating content, right? And then after that, I pulled my partner in, which is Patrick. So I told him that, hey, how about let's do a conversation kind of thing, because learn Cantonese is just too monotonous, which is okay. But let's do a conversation. Let's have a fun way of teaching Cantonese, the both of us. And he was in. Boom. So one thing about social media, people, don't think. Don't think too much. Just do it. I am not kidding. You don't think this, you don't think script, you don't think stuff like that. So we can talk about how we do that later. But so we did that. Our reels took off. Our quiz took off. Of our THC IG. For that went from less than 500 until now we are 3,000, and then because of the reels in Facebook that went off for in 7 months when it started to go viral. That was in September, I think. So September to now, it's about 7 months, right? Right now we're in April, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 7, 8 months. We went from less than 500 followers on Facebook page. Now we are at 61,000 followers, and we have followers from all over Philippines, Nepal, all over the world, and we are so grateful. We are so grateful for all this following, and it's really so it really just shows that social media can definitely help you in however you want it to help you, really. I have seen it exploded and went viral on my first era when I was doing TikTok, up to 40,000 followers. And then on my second era, when IG Reels came on, I saw that viral as well, and it brought my page to 61,000 followers. And so it can be done, people. It can be done. It's really about consistency and really just showing up. And I am now on my third era. On my third era, where I'm gonna grow. I am very determined to grow my new skin business. Sharing about beauty and sharing about wellness inside and out. So that is my next goal. Is my third era on that. Of course, it's not. I'm not gonna work on that. I'm still gonna work on that, but I'm gonna bring my experience, however I did it, to actually grow my third era, which is my other business, which is my new skin business. I haven't quite put my finger around it yet on how I'm gonna do that, but at least now. So I'm gonna watch how that's gonna. I'm excited to see what I can do with that, because I have lots of time to do that. So that is on IG, Miriam's Vibe. I am on Facebook as Miriam's Day. So that is that is my new skins business that I want to expand, that I hope that it's going to boom, as well as my other, my helper agency and my Cantonese speaking business. So anyway, so that is my sharing of my social media journey. It's really fun, and it's ongoing. I'm not stopping anytime soon. There's so many things coming up, and how people can show up themselves on social media. And one of this, I mean, you guys probably heard about this already, but this person, Ashton Hall, he's an online fitness instructor, and he just grew he started in 2019, and he just grew from 0 to 12 million. And it's all about showing up, really showing up and be yourself. I don't know if I'm going to grow up to 1 million subscriber, what have you, but what I'm trying to say is that I am enjoying what I'm doing. Social media for me, a lot of people say, oh, it's so much work, right? There's so much work. You have to edit, you have to think. But I think at the end of the day, if this is something you like to do, and you enjoy doing it, it's never hard, right? It's never hard. It doesn't matter if it's social media or anything, correct? If it's something that you really like to be on the spectrum, social media or all this process, all this editing and all this picture taking and video is actually my outlet for my stress release. To be very honest, right? I mean, everybody will have a way to relieve your stress, right? And social media for me is a way to relieve my stress as well. I have like 4 or 5 different IG accounts, and each account has its own own different theme to it. I have a travel account where, because I travel a lot, I like to share that. And then I have an account just for my son, our family, things for our family is Eston. And then I have those for work. I don't have work. And then from there, I would actually create, I swipe to watch all the different, I think it's a creativity. It actually makes my mind, not boring, I guess. When every time I see something fun or funny, I'll be like, oh, how can I do that? How can I dance to that? How can I mimic that? How can I use it for my own? So that's always gets me going when I watch the reels and stuff. So oh, hey Kate. Oh, you checked 4.41. Oh, 41.8K on my TikTok. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for checking. Yeah, I remember at one point I was in Singapore for a while, so I was able to go on to TikTok, and kind of like put on some shorts over there, and then after that I came back to Hong Kong. I can't do that. I don't know if I want to continue to grow the TikTok. I mean, I really hope they will unban it because it's so much easier. Because for me to switch here and there, it's so troublesome now. But thank you, Kate, for checking out my number of followers over there. Since you're on TikTok, help me share now, huh? Just share all the different reels so they can go on and they can, share over there. But because the one thing I kind of feel kind of such a shame on TikTok is that I get a lot of Filipino followers over there, and that is really my target audience on my TikTok. But I can't really reach out to them anymore. But anyway, they're on Facebook as well, so I'm trying to ramp up my Facebook content as well, so I can attract them and get them to go onto my page as well. So anyway, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. I think I've enough. What, half an hour? So, all right, everybody, those that join me or will watch the replay, however you're gonna watch this, I thank you for coming on to listen to my little humble social media journey. If there's anything I want to leave, if you are thinking of putting a footprint on the social media, you can do it. Anybody can do it. And that's the fact, and that's the truth. Okay, it's not just me. It's you like to be online. No, anybody can do it. All right. I started with zero. I started with just oh, this is fun, that's fun. I started with that. I mean, I think the thing is that if you want to leave a footprint, do it. Do it. And if you do it, you slowly observe, you try, keep trying. Don't be afraid to show up. Seriously, don't be afraid to show up. There's only, oh, but there's so many people doing that already. They're doing that already. And then, why are you comparing yourself to others? You are only you. There's only you. The same thing that come up from him, her, them, they, it's different from it when it comes from you. Because people recognize you. People want to listen to you. Right? It's you are the one that makes the difference. All right. And don't be what do you call it? Don't be disappointed when you don't get views, when people don't respond to you, or when you're not seeing. That is not the important part. Important part is to really keep doing it, keep growing yourself, keep trying different methods, and the whole idea is have fun doing it. Have fun doing it, okay? And again, I think before I go, I want to probably brought back what took me to social media first place is I'll call him my virtual mentor, Gary Vee. His word basically say that's still in my mind is that you only have to bring value to one person. If that one person, find value in what you are sharing, that's really, really what it matters, right? I mean, if you want to we want to help that one person like friends, right? If this person listen to you, it's all it matters. It's the same as social media. It's just the same as social media. And if anybody, there's so many people in the world, there's going to be people that is going to to see value, and there's some people are not going to see value because the timing is not right to see this piece of information, whether it's valuable for them or to them or not, right? But that's not your point. That's not your responsibility to tell them that this is your time to see my stuff. It's not our not responsibility. What we just need to do is just keep sharing what we felt that we want to share, and that hopefully it will bring value to people that at the time see it. It's going to say, oh, this is great. This is exactly what I need to hear this. So, okay, so this is where I am. I want to share this with you. This is our weekly live. Help us like and share, comment below if you want to hear more how I do. You know, there's of course, a lot of back end works to it. But if you are interested to hear more, do let us know. If you want to know what other topics that you want us to share, just comment below. And just coming by to say hi, we are already appreciative already. So have a great Thursday, everyone. 星期四快樂，謝謝你們收聽我的節目。那好啦 have a good one, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye bye. You're welcome, Kate. I'm still sorry that you couldn't join us for our class, but thank you for being such a good student, follower, and support. Mwah! Bye bye.